Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to my YouTube channel. I'm happy to have you here, and thank you for your support. I've seen quite a number of you, of course, subscribing, and I'm so happy. So today we are here to discuss business planning. You need proper planning for a business to be sustained. Yeah, whether you're doing well, of course, you need to plan for a brighter future. If you're struggling, also planning will enable you to identify your problems. And if you're starting your business as well, planning will enable you to know which steps do you need to take as a business person. Yeah? And another thing that you realize, business needs proper planning for you to be able to, to achieve your set goals. Because I believe when you're starting a business, of course, besides profit, there's a goal that you've set that in the next 5 years, of course, I want to expand. In the next 5 years, I want to start another branch. In the next 5 years, I want to increase this and that. Yeah. So for you to be able to achieve that goal that you've set, you need to have proper planning. And by the way, business is same as you. The way you wake up in the morning, you spread your bed, you pray, take your shower, set your goals for the day, probably your meetings, you set goals and what you're going to achieve. That is the same way whether you plan for your business. Yeah. So let's say, for example, you have a shop. When you wake up in the morning and you open your shop, you must set your targets. Like today, I've taken 10 loaves, I've taken 20 packets of milk, I have taken 50 kgs of sugar, I've taken a bale of flour. So how are you intending? What is my target at the end of the day? What is it that I'm planning to have? This loaf should give me 50 shillings. This 20 packets should give me 450 shillings. So, and when you have that, by the way, in set, you realize you're able to run this business without so many challenges. Another thing of planning your business, it enables you learn how to to satisfy your customers well. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we create businesses to add value, to satisfy a need, to meet a certain need in the market. There's a niche that you're trying to there's a gap that you're trying to fill when you're starting a business. So having a proper planning enables you to achieve that goal. So today I will let us to discuss 5 major areas that we need to plan properly for a business. Yeah, be it a big company, be it a shop, be it a small business, whether it's a business that has been there for a long time or it's a startup. These 5 key areas cuts across. Yeah, and one of the key areas is sales and marketing. Small businesses match the two, sales and marketing. So you realize that you find a company has a sales and marketing as a team. Some big companies have these two separated. So you have a sales department and you have a marketing department. But put together, they go hand in hand, yeah? Because proper marketing leads to more sales. So if you fail in your marketing strategy, definitely your sales goes down. And for you to be able to achieve this, of course, you need to set up proper marketing goals. What is it that you want to achieve at the end of the day? For example, if I am running a consultancy, my aim has always been to have at least 3 clients in a month. That is my goal, yeah? That is my sales goal. So for me to achieve this sales goal, I must have proper marketing that is backing up that, the sales goal. How now? I have to ensure that my company is up every morning on social media accounts. And the information that I'm giving it to the right people. If I'm doing promos, yeah, what am I seeing in these promos? Are my clients seeing it? What about my physical evidence? Where do they find, where do they find me? What are my prices? Yeah, when they're too low, of course, you scare people away, and when they're too high, same. So you have to set a price that somebody is able to pay comfortably, and also they get value for their money. So when you're doing the promos, the physical evidence, you're doing the place, all that of course the 7 P's of our marketing. How are you setting them? If you have a team, but a team plays a very critical role in marketing, because these are your ambassadors. They're the first people that interact with your customers before they interact with your brand. So how well equipped is your team? What is their customer care skills? Have you ever gone to a shop and somebody is listening to music and you're asking questions and they're nodding? Yeah? As a customer, what do? Definitely you pull away. But to go to a certain shop and somebody is ready to help you and willing to answer all your questions. Even if you're not planning to buy, you end up buying. So as a business person, either you're running it yourself, what are your customer care skills? That is part of the marketing, by the way. When people talk about your business, the word of mouth, how do they speak about it? That is also part of the marketing. So each and every single day, when your team come together, or when you're setting your marketing goals and targets as a business, how do you put them? What is it that you want to achieve? Because the minute your marketing goals fail, definitely your sales goes down. So when it comes to sales, sales is the end goal of marketing. And all of us are in business to sell at the end of the day. So when you're setting the sales and marketing plan, how are we setting it? That is the first thing as a business when you're doing your planning. The other one is loan accessibility. At some point, every business gets to a point and you need to grow, or rather, you need to expand. So how are your books? When you're approaching banks, for a loan, the first thing they check is your planning, especially planning ahead. Is your business, have you forecasted that in the next 10 months you're going to make a profit? And how has it been in the past? So the minute you have all this put together, you're able to get a loan. But if you don't have proper planning for your business, or your business does not show any signs of growing, definitely you don't get a loan, because banks loan to businesses they have trust in. The other thing is profit planning. When you're doing your costings, when you're doing your expenses and investing, at the end of the day, we do it also for profit. So what is your profit plan? How much are you intending to make from the money you've invested? So as you set your business, it's always good, and it's always to have proper and also have realistic profit margins that you're setting. Let's continue growing our business. Set everything rolling. Have a proper planning. Though you might not be well equipped with the softwares that are needed for all this, but you can still write down. You can have a book where you've written how much you've spent, how much is going out on a single day, how much are you intending to achieve at the end of the day. So if you're doing it yourself, so how am I reaching out to my clients? What is it that I need to do that I'm not doing? If you're approaching the bank, ensure that you have forecasted your sales for this year, and at least you're able to predict how much are you going to make in the next 6 or 12 months. This way you're going to be able to get a loan, and also plan yourself as a business person. Otherwise, I wish you all the best as you plan your businesses, as you grow your businesses. Of course, I'm here to walk the journey with you, and I'll be also, you can leave your questions at the comment section in case you feel like there's a clarification that you need us to clarify. Otherwise, continue subscribing. Subscribe. Tell your friends that, of course, we're here to learn and to grow each other. We are here courtesy of Udul's Garden Katani. This is the place to go, by the way, for your all family getaways, weekend getaways, Rumbas, gym. If you need a conference facility within Syokimau and Katani, Udul's is the place to be. See you in my next video. Bye.